Okay, so to demystify bristle brushes and mini mounts, you get quite a few different varieties and different profiles, so I'm going to help you clarify what is used with what and why. You have a selection of polishes, two different brands, Unipol. Your Unipol Blue is what you use for your first polish. It's a very hard polish. Then you go to your Unipol Gold, which is replacing the old style of rouge. Very, very nice polish for a mirror finish, and that's what you will use on your cotton type of buffs. So your cotton buffs like that, your grey is your grey goat hair as well as your white goat hair is what you will use the golden Unipol for. Then if you want to do your first hard polish, you're going to use your felt or your nylon or your black pencil brushes and bristle brushes. So you get two different profiles. You have got a normal bristle brush, which is generally between a 19 and a 22, and then you get a pencil brush. The reason why you get a pencil brush is so that you can get into the hard to reach places and the settings here and through your little wire work galleries. This is going to be able to help you get into your hard to reach little grooves there that are very, very fine and around your claw settings. But when you're wanting to do your polish over the top here, you're going to start with a felt, and then you're going to end with your normal cotton mop, and this is going to give you a really, really nice shine. So in your bristle brushes, you get the flat brush, you get the pencil, and they come in the black, which is very hard. Then you also get it in your grey goat, which is a medium finish and can be used with Unipol Blue or Unipol Gold. And then you get your normal white goat hair, which is your very, very soft pencil or cup in bristle brush, and that you use either with a Unipol Gold or Dialux Vert or Dialux Rouge. So if you don't have your Unipol Gold, you can use your Unipol Blue first, and then you go with your second polish as a Vert or a Rouge. Vert works very well for palladium and platinum, and your rouge is normally just for your silvers and your golds. If you are wanting to get into hard to reach places, you can use a whole bunch of the different, there's quite a variety of different felt tips and buds that will get into the hard to reach places. And then if you're wanting to do a cleanup via a method of a sanding, you can use your steel bristle brushes. Generally, your steel bristle brush, you will either use steel on a white metal. So your silvers, your tungstens, your white golds, you're going to be using steel. If you have got a gold or a brass color, you are going to be using your brass bristle brush. If you put the brass onto the silver or the gold, it is going to leave residue and it's going to mix and contaminate. So you can always use your pencil or your cup. So this is your pencil. That is your bristle brush. And then this is your cup brush, which is also nice for working over settings and working in galleries. So this is what you're going to be using with your brass. And your steel bristle brushes will give you a texture like that. It just gives you a very, very smooth texture to finish it off and then polish it either with your Unipol or with your rouge. If we go to the Scotch Brights either do a very, very light sanding with this is your fine, medium, and coarse. Either gives you a very, very fine sand, and then you can polish straight afterwards, or a medium sandblast finish, and often people use the coarse to give you a sandblast finish and a matte finish on your ring. If you look at these two silver items here, to get this kind of finish is what you use a diamond coated burr with. So if you need something a little bit more subtle, you're just going to use your Scotch Brite. If you like the Dialux range, you can start with a white, which is your hard polish, which is going to work with your calico, your felt, and your buds will work very well with the Dialux white. Works very well with stainless steel or a first polish. You can use the same with the Dialux blue, which is very similar to your Unipol. And then as your final polish, you will then either go to your green Dialux or your red rouge, which is with your softer mops, exactly the same as previously spoken about, which is your cotton mop or your white goat, and they're going to give you a very nice mirror finish.